How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, the visual novel experience. And I didn't notify you of this last episode, but this is now my longest Let's Play on the channel. Or maybe I did notify you, but I don't remember doing it. Regardless, this is beaten Monster Sweethearts, which is quite something, to be honest. I mean, I figured this game would do it, and there's going to be like 200, 300 episodes of this, right? Because there's still like a million other people we need to actually go through and talk to at some point. But yeah, that's actually happened. Anyway, previously, we found this tapping noise. We were with Miyazawa, and we were trying to help a little boy or some shit. You know, just normal, everyday stuff. We're really, good people, aren't we? Well, I mean, we're still delinquents, and we're hanging around with delinquents, but I guess it's fine. They can come through the window. They can come assault us. You know, I'm just glad I'm not playing shogi or mahjong. I've been playing a lot of, like, games, like, completely in Japanese, no English option, and let me tell you, it was a hard time. It was very painful, but we don't have to worry about that now. We're in our safe, comfy box, and I'm not going to worry about playing shogi anymore. I'm just gonna relax. Anyway, now the story. Tap, 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 tap. That's what I do to the bitches in the club. Crap, someone is coming. Are they gonna come here? Hide now! Okay. A flustered Tsunohara quickly slides under the table. Why is that the go-to place to hide? Those other kids did it as well. It doesn't look like the best place to hide. I mean, I suppose of anywhere. But I just think it's not really a great hiding place, you know? I mean, I'd spot you if you're under the table, but that's just me, because maybe you told me. Leaving you standing alone. Kid, come here. Okay. I pull him along and hide under another table. There's only one table, or is it like, you know, the same table just next to each other or whatever? Hold on, with the table Tsunohara is hiding under, his dumb ass is going to be completely visible to anyone coming through the door. You know, I wish I could actually visualize this myself, but I can't. Slide. Hey, what are you doing here? It didn't even take the teacher 2 seconds to spot the ball of meat sticking out. Ooh, juicy Tsunohara butt. Doesn't sound very tasty. Well, I don't remember any teacher in the school who is visually impaired enough not to notice such a big lame thing hidden so unnaturally under the table. Even now, being completely confident in his concealment technique, Tsunohara is still sitting on all fours without the slightest movement. Thud, thud. Kick. Ouch! Pow! Tsunohara squeaks from the kick in the ass. The teacher... Isn't that abuse? Isn't that child abuse? Am I witnessing child abuse right now? Don't think I really want that in my Let's Play, but alright, I guess that's meant to be funny. Haha, look, the teacher's assaulting the child. And immediately after, thanks to his sudden movement to stand up, his head bumps into the table, making a nice clear sound. He's not really having a good, like, playthrough, is he, Tsunohara? Like, he burns his hand, he burns his head, and now he's getting his ass literally kicked. And his head bumped. So it's you. Class is already starting. Yes, I'm sorry, I was so into our game of hide and seek, I lost track of time. Alright. Hey, Okazaki, let's go back to the class. Thanks for ratting me out, friend. Good job, comrade. Pulling me down to hell along with you, eh? There's someone else here? Ha ha ha. He's always such a kid. It's unbelievable how good he is at hiding. You're coming out? Stay quiet. I'll return here later. Okay. After having made sure you nodded, I crawl out from under the table. Yeah, but when the teacher checks where that is, and it's like, oh look, there's a child here. There's no one else here, is you're gonna take our word for that? Alright, fine. I mean, personally, I'll just double check where they came from and be like, oh, that's weird. But, you know, I just imagine that's what the teacher would do, but he's not doing that. He's gonna trust our word. No one. I see. Come to the guidance room before going back to your class. I'll make you some nice hot tea. Are you rewarding us for missing class or, like, hiding? Okay, or maybe you're trying to, like, comfort us because we're delinquents? Seems a bit strange, though. Actually, I would very much like to not miss this class. 1 or 2 classes won't change anything about your grades now, will they? Yeah, we need some guidance, apparently, because we're idiots. Ha ha ha, now that you mention it. I wonder what Yu's going to learn from watching him. Alright, he did say something about negative exemplum. So he's really going to become, like, you know, an idiot. Then I guess the boy's going to learn quite a lot. Alright, okay, so doing the opposite of what Tsunohara does, I guess. Yeah, then he's going to be an angel. Excuse me? Okay. Well, did we pass someone in the hall? That was really necessary dialogue. Slide, click. After over 30 minutes of loving guidance, the bell rings, marking the end of the class and giving us back our freedom. Half it. Well, I mean, I guess this could you know, the teachers might think this will pay off if they actually get some, like, you know, talking to. Alright. Phew, that sucked. How the hell did he find us? Punch? Okay, that punch was enough for now. What was that for? Don't take it out on me. I mean, you did kind of, like, expose us. You did kind of be like, hey, look, this guy's here. And we're just like, no, I don't want to be dragged into this. It was completely your fault, dumbass. It wouldn't be fair if I were the only one to get caught, would it? Learn to wipe your own ass. Of course I can wipe my own ass. Who do you think I am? If you come with me to the washroom now, I'll prove it to you right. Oh, okay, well, this guy's clearly an idiot, but whatever. Wait, are you some kind of pervert asking me that? I love how he takes this a bit too far. Don't take it literally. Damn, I'm going to catch his idiocy if we keep going on like this. Letting out a sigh, I turn my feet in a different direction. Hey, where are you going? Yeah, it's just abandonment. He probably does deserve it at this point. I mean, he did kind of, like, betray us. The reference room. We left you there alone, remember? Ah, right, I totally forgot. Negative exemplum, huh? Did you say something? Nah, you're the real thing, aren't you? Do you really mean it? Thanks, mate. For a very British thing to say there. I'm actually kind of astonished that was in the dialogue. I open the door to the reference room. Is he not here? Has he run away? Looks like a guest has come while we weren't around. It's a young man with a grim face and flamboyant hair. Is it pretty hair? Yu is kneeling straight backed in front of him, apparently listening very attentively. Have you found a better, like, role model? Who's that? Another one of Miyazawa's friends. Who else? They seem really absorbed in the conversation. Yeah. Just what are they talking about? Gang violence or something? How to play shogi? I don't know which one's worse, to be honest. Very good. Now try it. Okay. What's the reply again? Yes, sir. He seems to be teaching the boy something. Yu stands up and turns to look in my direction. Is this the way of respecting your elders? You know, that's something that might actually help him in the future. He must have noticed when we entered the room. His eyes fix on me, then move on to Sunahara. He's now walking toward us. His hands are tucked in his pockets, his back slightly bends forward, and his legs stoop down a little with each. Okay, so it is about formalities and stuff. I'll voice my honest opinion here. It looks hilarious. Oh, for some reason I'm feeling some serious pressure here. Okay, there's an idiot here who's being overwhelmed by a grade schooler. Yu goes past me and stops in front of Sunahara. The boy then raises his eyes up to to glare at Sunahara. What do you want? The big boy is getting panicked. Jump now. For my love, jump in. Okay, whatever. Okay. Hop, hop. Chick. Something, most likely the coins in his pockets, are making metallic sounds. Are you going to be robbed by a... Okay. I mean, if you get robbed by a kid, then I'd be kind of astonished, Sunahara. Yu's eyes sparkle for an instant. I told you to hand over everything. When did you start mugging me? Even with that said, Sunahara takes out the coins and gives them... Why? Just say no. Just fight. Just run or fight. Fight or flight, you know? Alright, whatever. Can you be any more pathetic acting like that in front of a kid? Very well done. The man who has been sitting in silence suddenly claps his hands, looking satisfied. Alright, well, I guess this kid's going to be raised to be a delinquent as well, but I'm still kind of curious as to why Sunahara just gave up his lunch money there. Alright. I love how he actually has lunch money as well. Right, this is the one time he has it, even though any other time he'd be like, oh, I have no money. Alright. What are you teaching a kid to do? Ha! He asked me how to act like a man, so I taught him exactly that. Yeah, steal, that's what men do. Steal women's hearts. What's so manly about mugging people? Next, I have to buy food for abandoned cats that are suffering in the rain with this money, right? I mean, that sounds pretty nice, actually. Yeah, mug more people. Exactly. After that, put your umbrella over them. Let the rain hit you on the way home. Okay, well, this is a bit questionable. That's pretty Is it? What? Withstanding the rain? Okay, cool. The good girl's going to fall for you when they see that, don't forget. Yes, sir. Oh, well, I guess I'll leave now. The man puts his hands on his knees and stands up. Didn't you come to see Miyazawa? Got something else to do now. I was hoping to see her face before going, but, well, the timing was a little off. Well, guess this is also fate. He lets out a sigh and then looks out the window with a melancholic expression. Little boy, make use of what I taught you. Yes, sir. Farewell. With that said, he jumps out the window holding a steel Oh, good, he's gonna go beat someone up, break someone's legs, steal some lunch money like he taught this kid for the purpose of saving a few cats. I mean, I genuinely don't know what to think about that. I mean, on one hand, I have got 8 cats at the moment. I've got 4 days left with one of them because, unfortunately, I have to give it to a child. Which I'm not looking forward to. On the other hand, well, I'm not sure if mugging people is the right thing to do, the right way to support cat welfare. So, I don't know. I also don't trust that steel pipe. I don't trust what he's going to do with it. I wonder where he is going. Who knows? There must be worlds out there we don't need to know about. Speaking of which, give me back my 300 yen, brat. No, I'm going to buy food for stray cats with this and have some girl fall on me. Or fall for me. Try to live in reality, boy. Well, now he can just run for it, surely. Who are you to say it won't happen? You damn brat, I don't care if it would happen or not. Just give back my money. Wow, stop it! The big boy is pressing the small boy down. And right at that moment, clatter, the door opens. Here's our girl. Here's Miyazawa, the center of attention. Still don't know how long a playthrough's going to last, but I've got a feeling we've got a while because there seems to be a lot of development that needs to happen to explain the boys and stuff. On the other hand, there still doesn't seem to be that many decisions I need to make. Miyazawa tilts her head at the sight of Tsunohara pinning you to the floor. What's happening? Whatever's happening. Okazaki, explain it to her. Tsunohara's trying to take money from the kid. You're forgetting the first half of the story. The first half, Okazaki. Well, I figured it didn't matter. Do you know how much of an asshole I would look to her without that part? I see. Are you having a hard time with money, Tsunohara-san? Please listen to what I'm trying to say. But I don't think that's an excuse to take anything from other people by force. Well, I lost so much I nearly choked myself there. Tsunohara-san, I don't have much, but if it helps at all, please take... Oh, no. Miyazawa takes out a 1,000 yen bill from her wallet and puts it in Tsunohara's... No, come on, he doesn't need that. What's he going to spend it on? I said that... I believe you must have your reasons. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But if it would make you feel any better, I'm all ears. Not to mention there might be a chance I could be of help. It's forbidden by the school, but I can introduce you to some part-time jobs. God damn it! Tsunohara flies out the room, still gripping the bill Miyazawa had. Well, at least he got some money out of it, Tsunohara. I guess everyone wins in one way or another. I hope Miyazawa wasn't trying to, pay for something important with that bill. Alright, I didn't know he was suffering so much. Actually, looking at Tsunohara running out of the room crying like that makes me feel sorry for him. I decided to tell Miyazawa the truth. So that's how it is. I have done something bad to Tsunohara. Not really. I mean, you weren't really that involved, but, you know. Nah, it's fine. He's just being immature and all. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. I mean, ain't he always, though, so... I'll apologise to him. You just gave him money. I mean, I know you didn't let him complete his sentence, but at least you got 1,000... Well, he got 1,000 yen out of it. Alright, whatever. Well, I won't stop you. But before that, Miyazawa turns her eyes to you, who is sitting silently at a distance. She then walks to him and sits down in front of him. Yukun! She lowers her eyes down to Yu's level and gently calls out his name. It's not right to take money from other people. Okay, that's a nice little lesson to teach. But I was told to use that money to buy treats for cats. Would you feel happy eating something bought with that money? How is that compared with something bought with the money you've worked hard for? The money I've worked hard for, or worked for even. That's what I'm trying to say. She gives a big smile. Even if the taste is the same, everyone still prefers things bought with honest money. It's the feelings that are important. Then why did that guy be like, oh, you should steal money from someone to be manly, you know? Maybe he prefers stealing his food. No one can feel happy having their money forcibly taken away. You don't want anyone to take anything from you, right, Yukun? No, it's the same for everyone. That's why you must not do anything to others you wouldn't want done to you. That's actually a Japanese tradition kind of thing, and it's one of my favorite things about Japan, because it's absolutely true. Yes. Still facing down, Yu nods to her. Miyazawa takes the boy's hand in hers and smiles brightly. Then let's go find Tsunohara-san, so we can both apologize to him properly. Yes. That's a basic rule to live by in this world, and I'm sure everyone is sick of hearing about it already. Hey, look, as someone in the Western world who doesn't see much of that shit, I mean, it's nice to hear, but coming from Miyazawa, even the same words sound unbelievably convincing. No, perhaps this may be what she's been doing up until now, reminding everyone of things like this that are simple but easy to forget. Things anyone can say, but rarely ever bother to put into action. It isn't meant to change anyone, it's to help them return to how they used to be. What, help him become a fetus? I don't see how that's going to help, but you know. With all the sincerity in the world, she looks straight into our eyes. Her words make us remember things that are too obvious to ever truly sink into our mind. It's such a simple thing to do, and yet it's so impossible. Is it though? I mean, all she did was just like mention one of those sayings that are like really popular in Japan. It's like that, you know. My heart is kinda bigger than normal people, so I don't mind at all. It's lunch break, and Tsunahara's looking extremely pleased while filling his mouth with food. Good for him. Is this something Miyazawa cooked, or something he bought with his 1,000 yen bill? I was gonna say pound then, but that would have been like very generous for Miyazawa to give Tsunahara. But seriously, the pilaf Yukine-chan makes is just over the top. It's like the absolutely very best dish there is, you know? It's just simple frozen food, but I'm very happy you think of it that way. Non. Food is all about love. The feelings inside is what makes this pilaf rock. I mean, that sounds like a nice little like thing. It's all about the love of the food. You know, maybe that's the same. Maybe Tsunahara is changing the minds and hearts of people. Nah, he's too basic for that. Tsunahara's so excited he keeps shooting rice out of his mouth. Yum. You and I are having to enjoy our meal at a minimum safe distance from him. Suddenly, the boy puts his dish down and stands up. I'm sorry. Please have these back. The money I took. The boy... Oh, wait, are we actually... But fucking Miyazawa just gave him 1,000 bill anyway. Oh, whatever. The boy takes 3 100 yen coins out of his pocket and holds them out to Tsunahara. I'm very sorry. Nah, don't worry about it. I wasn't exactly acting mature back then. So both of us were at fault. Well, just use this money to buy juice or treats for your cats or whatever. Can I really have it? Yep, no prob. Ha ha! Tsunahara-san is so mature, is he really? You haven't seen him in the other playthroughs. You haven't seen him get super cyber yet. I didn't expect that from him. To be honest, I thought he would give the poor kid some silly lesson again. Listen, boy, trying to become an adult like, yeah, there's the silly lesson. That's the one we're looking for. Yes! By the way, Tsunahara, what is it? Your 300 yen generosity is good and all, but make sure you give Miyazawa back her money. Nice. She handed you a 1,000 yen bill, didn't she? Yeah, right. It's gone. What? I spent it all buying juice to drown my desperation. Yukine-chan, thanks for the funding. Yes, you're welcome. You come here for a sec. What is it? Listen up. We'll see that in the next episode, what's going to happen, what the punishment is for Tsunahara spending money. Gotta say though, Tsunahara is different in this playthrough. He seems like more central, but also he does seem to be changing because of Miyazawa's actions, and I like that. I really like seeing Tsunahara change in this playthrough, as opposed to always seeing it all being about Tomoya. But if you want to play the game yourself and see where it goes, see how Tsunahara develops, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, please subscribe to this time. See ya!